All righty, technology's great when it works. A little bit late here. Top of the second inning, 1 out, 0-0. It's Jackson Yepes, the junior, number 17, getting the start, his first varsity start of his young life. Bob Slocum on the call, Justin the Priest, and if I can coax Clay Goddard on it all, I don't know, haven't had much success yet. But every now and then, the studio platform we use gets a little bit picky, so we apologize, but we are alive finally. So, second inning, Round Rock hosting Permian. That one fouled straight back. If you're a fan of Friday Night Lights, the logo will look familiar. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit in the gap between short and third.
Now batting for the Panthers, shortstop, number 2, Sergio Rodriguez.
Coming up to bat for Permian, number 2, shortstop, Sergio Rodriguez. Jake Menendez reaches via single.
First base runner either team has had so far this game. Both pitchers have been pretty efficient the first inning.
Rolls over on that one. Brada steps back. Only play is going to be to first. Fires it. It's not going to be in time. He's going to beat it out for an infield single. It was a slow dribbler, backhanded by Broadus near the third base bag.
Now batting for the Panthers, designated hitter, number 34, JT Benny.
So Rodriguez reaches via an infield single. That'll bring up the number 7 batter, designated hitter, JT Benning.
Dragons still one pitch away from ending the inning with double play. They got force everywhere.
Back-to-back singles put runners on first and second for Permian. Quick play, not in time.
Had the runner picked at second. Throw from Yepes to short was a little bit high. Made a quick adjustment, just did not get the tag on him. Now we're sitting runners at the corners with 1 out. Still a double play ball up the middle. We'll see how the Dragons handle this.
Third to first, nobody's going. Infield for your Round Rock Dragons tonight. Starting third baseman Luke Broadus. It's Maddox DePriest getting his first varsity start at shortstop. Swing and a miss. Looks like Juan Bracho gets his first start of the season at second base, and starting first baseman Omar Rodriguez. Brooks Miklinchek out there in right field. Center fielders number 9, Jace Kivett, and Diego Nunez. Got a lot of playing time yesterday, gets the start in left this morning.
Coleman Landry behind the plate.
And Jackson Yepes. Oh, they got him in a run down at third base. Oh, a little slow on the throw, but he came around the base.
Wow.
Oh, they're going to call him safe. It was a little late on the throw. I want to see that throw a little bit sooner, Justin.
Yeah, as soon as they commit, you've got to throw it. You can't wait for it. that play worked exactly how we wanted it to. Bracho did a good job. The second baseman's coming across, reading the runner at third. He read that he was going, cut off the throw to second. That's an effort to get the lead runner, and we just didn't get it over to him in time. Everything else worked exactly as designed.
Breaking ball misses inside. You know, the two things that you coached at, number one, you want them going back to the bag. So here it's third base. You want to rush them back. You want the tag being at third, not at home, obviously. Number two, that part of it they executed well. The cutoff, the throw, just got to be sooner. The timing was just a hair off. Pitch floats it high, ball 4. That'll load the bases with 1 out.
Next up for the Panthers, right fielder, number 9, Andrew Gall.
And that'll bring up right fielder. I believe it's pronounced Gavel, right? Is that Andrew Gavel? Gavle?
Yeah, that probably looks accurate. Dragon's still 1 pitch away here. It hadn't been much damage. This is kind of one of those batters here. We've got to buckle down and see if we can get this out.
That ball catches the outside corner, called strike. If you're just joining us, sorry about the beginning of the game. We left half the equipment here and didn't hook it up correctly, and then it didn't work. Then it wanted to reboot twice. So first inning was held 0-0. Yepes misses outside on that one. A lot of movement on his pitch, Justin.
Yeah, he's got a 3/4 delivery. When he throws a 2-seam, it does run quite a bit.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Still 1 out on the inning. Dragons looking to dodge a bullet here, trying to get something on the ground. See if we can turn a double play and get out.
That one fouled over their first base dugout, or into the dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Corner infielder should be in. Third baseman Luke Broadus is playing on the grass. I want Omar up on the grass too here.
Yeah, because his play's at home if he gets the ball. Probably not super likely with the right-handed batter, but you never know.
That one catches the outside corner, rings him up looking for the second out of the inning.
Next up for Permian Panthers, left fielder, number 16, Daniel Sanchez.
That'll bring up Daniel Sanchez, left fielder.
Big out there by Jackson Yepes, buckling down and getting that strikeout.
That one catches the outside corner. Yepes got a little bit of experience last year during the Buda-Johnson playoff game, playoff call-up. Him, along with Omar Rodriguez, got a little taste of varsity. Tonight, getting his first varsity start.
This would be a great confidence builder here if we can get through this and retire this batter, because the next is going to be top of the lineup. We're looking at the top of the lineup for the next at-bat, so this is a big out here for the Dragons, top of the second.
That one fouled back, out of play.
Definitely a temperature change from yesterday, Bob. We went from 85 to up to 87 degrees and hot, and now we're completely cloudy. We've got stadium lights are on, big time breeze. Yepes coming set 1-2's a count. That ball is going to float out for 2-2. Got 2s on the board in the top of the second. Yepes looking to battle his way out of here against the 9-hole batter for the Permian Panthers. That ball's low. It's going to be 3-2. You're going to see all the runners moving on the pitch. with 3-2 and 2 outs.
Again, Gonzalez in the 9 hole. This is the out you want to get. You really don't want to go to the top of the order with bases loaded. That one fouled straight back out of play.
It's a good baseball battle here. I mean, we're 8, 9 pitches into this at bat. Jackson continuing to try to paint the zone here.
Curveball gets him, rings him up, catches the outside corner. Batter was halfway on his way to first. Gives a look back. Umpire doesn't care, rings him up, gets out of the bases loaded jam. We go to the bottom of the second inning when we come back. I have you on mute. We're back here, bottom of the second inning. 0-0 ball game. The Permian Panthers, 2 hits, no runs. Dragons got 1 inning, 1 hit in the first inning. Leading off, first baseman number 18, Omar Rodriguez.
Yeah, we were just talking in between innings how big that was for Jackson Yepes. One of his first starts coming in, getting himself in a little bit of a pickle as Omar takes strike 1, and then being able to battle out bases loaded with 1 out. That's a good harbinger for Jackson Yepes coming up and getting his first start. I mean, you want to see that as a coach, Bob. You want to see a player getting a little bit of a pickle, let your pitcher kind of get in a little bit of trouble, but then work his way out of it. That was well done.
Just missing on that pitch. Omar, 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out here. Late swing, strike 2.
A little lefty on lefty work here. Omar, a tall first baseman for us, junior.
6'6.5".
That ball misses up, 2-2. On deck, we've got senior Juan Bracho, who's been playing second base and made a great play. Sorry if you guys missed it in the first inning. Barehanded, slow roller early on.
That ball runs inside and catches him on the leg. Omar, with a leadoff hit by pitch, finds his way to first. And as Justin just mentioned, that'll bring up the second baseman, number 6, Juan Bracho.
Now batting for your Round Rock Dragons, second baseman, number 6, Juan Bracho.
Throw to first. Not in time. Diving back in there is Rodriguez. First pitch high. Ball one.
Scouting report on one is if your first pitch is in the zone, he's going to hammer it. All the hits he's gotten in preseason so far have been first pitch strikes that he just jumps all over, which I love the aggressiveness of his approach.
I do too. I don't think I ever gave a take sign coaching. Very rarely. Very, very rarely.
A lot of times your best pitch you're going to see.
Then again, I was coaching youth, not high school. Little different ballgame.
Yeah, but you don't like your players to go down 0-1, just watching one right down the gut.
Usually the best pitch, too. Rips that one. Just foul.
By just a couple inches, just missed the bag. Was fair all up until it got right even with the bag and just hopped foul. That probably would have been a double for Juan, the way that he runs bases.
Juan had to sit, one of the rare kids to ever play. Throw over to first. Ooh, they're going to appeal it. They're going to appeal it because he didn't make it back to the base. I think he still made it in time.
I think he did too, but he kind of
barely.
Inchworm a little bit over there. It's he's going to say, "Can you appeal home?" Because he's going to be able to see where his first dive. He came up about 3 or 4 inches short, and then just kind of scooted. But by the time he got the tag on him, he did reach the base, which that's a good appeal.
Oh, I would have appealed it all the way.
Anytime you think someone's on the base, but you can still see him scooting, it's a good time to.
He called him out. Called him out. You know, this is something they've got to clean up. We got in trouble in the past with this, getting picked off on the bases.
Yeah, you can't work hard to get on base. I mean, baseball is all about advancing the lineup, and that just means finding a way on base. Walk, get hit by pitch, base hit, error, doesn't matter. It's all about base runners, so you really got to be careful once you get out there because it just takes you backwards.
You know, we started this tournament play with two of the best teams in the state. That one catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Now in the bottom of the second inning. Gonzalez on the mound, lefty, catches the outside corner on a swing and miss. And that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the lefty, number 2, Diego Nunez.
For your Round Rock Dragons, left fielder, number 2, Diego Nunez.
Nice looping pitch, catches the outside corner at the knees, called strike 1.
Another lefty facing a lefty. That's 2 this inning. First one drew a walk. That was Omar. And then got unfortunately picked off over first.
That pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coleman Landry, the junior catcher on deck. First of the junior class to commit. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big looping curveball. A lot of break. Took a lot of velo off of it. You're going to have to be really disciplined at the plate because that ball looks like a beach ball floating up there the way that it comes in, especially to a left-handed batter.
That one down the left field line off of the PDC building.
Yeah, I mean, you can't underscore that enough, Bob. I mean, these are early season mistakes, getting picked off, getting out, making outs on the bases.
Hmm.
This is the stuff that, Coach Rod and Coach Carter are taking note of. These are things you have to work on. You cannot give up outs on bases.
Oh, yeah, it'll frustrate you. There's a rip down the first base line, but foul. Coach Rod knocks it down. Especially, you had two tough games coming off yesterday. Didn't hit really well. Here, great job leading off. You got one job: get on first.
Yeah.
That's it. Your job is to get on base somehow, some way. You do that by getting hit by the pitch. You can't just give them an out there.
Well, it's a momentum killer because what you've done is you start to put pressure on the pitcher. You saw how many times he picked over to Omar. So you're kind of dividing his attention. And when you do that on a pitcher, as the curveball misses low, you force him to start maybe making pitches that he wouldn't if he had all the time in the world and no other outside influence. But those batters getting a runner on, a lot of times when you start to get the pitchers, when you get runners on the bases. But now the momentum flipped, picked him off, and now he's got all the time in the world to calculate his pitches.
That one fouled back, out of play.
Into the stands. Souvenir for a lucky Round Rock fan that better give it back because I'm on the booster club and those are $12 a piece. We'll give you some sweet tea. Give us that ball
Yeah.
back.
Have a free chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Rips that one down the first base line, but
Love
foul.
to see this at bat for Diego. This is a lot of work up there. He's 8 or 9 pitches with 4 foul balls. Love to see that continuing to battle.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Sorry about the first inning. A lot of technical difficulty today. See, Hank doesn't show up for one day, has to go to his day job, and everything falls apart.
And if he's listening, he's in big, big trouble.
It's your fault, Hank.
Oh, don't like that at all.
High outside, gets the call. Strike 3, and we move to the top of the third when we come back. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today. And we're back, top of the third inning. Jackson Yepes still on the bump for your Round Rock Dragons. 0-0 ball game. As Permian goes back to the top of the order. Halen, Krenfall.
Top of the third. Jackson's third inning here.
Just getting in his groove.
Getting in his groove. Got out of a pickle last inning.
Oh, that was a nice curve.
Great curveball.
Curve or
Nice.
slider, what do you think?
That's a curveball. Good bite on it. Cranfield's first at bat grounded out to shortstop. That ball runs in for ball 2. Just a little tight, 1-1, but still really good pitch placement by Yepes.
Misses outside. Tried framing it. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's going to be fouled. Landry gives chase, but out of play.
I've yet to see too many balls, and I may be jinxing this, fly into the crowded parking lot over on the visitor side. Famous last words, but so far we've been pretty clean over there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Batter calls timeout, takes a step out. Think. Yepes still on the mound, ready to go to work.
Nice. That one finds the gap between third and short for a base hit.
Did a great job sitting on that curveball. Next up for the Permian Panthers, third baseman, number 3, Hunter Rickman.
That'll bring up third baseman, Hunter Rickman.
It's a good leadoff at bat there for Cranfield. Got deep in the count, set on a curveball, and
Squares the bunt, fouls that one straight back into the net.
Luke Broadus charging on that. Looking to move the runner here on a tight game. Play a little small ball. One thing about the this umpire crew, specifically home base, he does like the top half of that zone. Had a couple calls that were right at letters, and he's given that top part. Misses that one, holds the bat out. That's going to be strike 2, so we're 0-2. Yepes doing a good job getting ahead of this batter with runner on first, as now they're going to be forced to swing and put the ball in play.
No balls, 2 strikes, runner on first. Cranfield reached via single. That one ripped up the middle. That's going to get, oh, nice play. Great play out there by Jace Kivett, showing the glove. One of the best defensive outfielders, normally in right field. Interviewed him last week. Jace was a shortstop. Moved to outfield. They moved him his freshman year, and he loves it out there. And that'll bring up third baseman Hunter Rickman. That one hit right back up the middle. Yepes, quick fire to Bracho, fires it over to first. And no, not in time at first. They get the lead runner out at second.
Now batting from the Panthers, number 21, second baseman, Josiah Romero.
Two outs here as Josiah Romero comes up to bat. That one catches the outside corner. Yeah, he's giving him a good baseball or two outside. And with a pitcher like Yepes, I like that because he's got a lot of movement on his ball.
He's got a lot of run on that 2-seam.
Rips that one.
That ball's
Giving
deep.
chases Kivett. Kivett. And that ball's out of here. That's going to be a 2-run homer for Romero.
That ball was hit well. Left-handed batter. Romero took that over the center field wall. And then Dragon Diamond, that's 380 with a 15-foot wall. That's a heck of a shot.
Saw one of them yesterday as well from Friendship.
Next up for Permian, catcher, number 1, Jake Mendez.
That'll bring up the catcher, Jake Menendez. With 2 outs here.
I think it's Mendez. Menendez was the brothers
Menendez?
that killed their parents in California.
I watch too much crime TV.
Just a quick correction.
Mendez. Oh, that one thrown behind him.
I felt like that needed to be just a small correction there. In case the Menendez family from California is watching.
You know, I have gotten to travel the world speaking on cybersecurity, and I always tell them, hey, if you want to learn English from me, this is the worst. I don't even speak English correctly. This is what happens when you take half your life in New York and you combine it with the second half in Texas. Two of the worst English accents you could ever put together.
For sure.
This is what you're left with.
That ball missed out, so 2-0.
Pops that one up. Coleman gives chase, and that's going to find the stands.
Going to carry out.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Nobody on. 2 runs put up on the Romero home run. Oh, that's a beautiful curveball. Breaks. Started at the batter. Breaks onto the inside corner. Strike 2.
2's on the board here in the top of the third.
Now hard rip in the gap between third and short for another base hit.
That's their third hit right there in that gap. They are finding that curveball, sitting on it, and just punching it through between third and short.
3 hits already this inning for Permian. And that's going to bring up number 2, the shortstop, Sergio Rodriguez. That one up high.
One ball, no strike. The shortstop from Permian.
Squares the bunt, pops it up, and Baradas makes the catch to end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the second inning with Permian with a 2-0 lead when we come back. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons. Moving soon? Let Austex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Austex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all with expert care and same-day service. And leading off for your Round Rock Dragons, catcher Coleman Landry.
Dragons still searching for their first, what I would consider a real hit, kind of barreled hit here, going in the bottom of the third.
Isaiah Gonzalez still on the mound.
Still adjusting a little bit to this left-hander. He's got 2 or 3 pitches here. Pretty good. He's been in the zone most of the time. Not a whole lot of free bags.
You know, and you look at Round Rock, you got a lot of guys getting their first ever varsity start. One of the things that we will talk about, making the most of the opportunities you get. Coleman's been getting a lot of playing time.
Yeah, and during the scrimmages, he swung a really hot bat, hoping to continue that into his first here at bat in the tournament play.
That ball misses outside, ball one.
Catcher doing a great job trying to frame that over.
That pitch fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're just joining us, go ahead and click the subscribe button. We'll be bringing you all varsity games this year. That ball runs a little bit high.
Surprised he didn't actually get called on that. He's been given that strike in some of our earlier innings, just the top part of the zone. Coleman working ahead here, 2-1.
That ball in the dirt.
3-1. And again, we talked about this earlier, the importance of base runners. Let's get this pitcher a little uncomfortable here. Maybe force him to make some pitches he normally wouldn't. A little pressure on the base paths. Coleman looked for a way on first.
That one fouled straight back, almost at us. A lot of cars. Class is in session for Round Rock High School.
And a softball tournament and a tennis tournament today. So Round Rock High School is a hub of activity.
Athletic Director Cody Moore is busy today. Here's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls. Oh, pops that one up, giving chase his first baseman. Second baseman calling him off, makes the catch. Josiah Romero with the catch.
Round Rock Dragons, shortstop, number 1, Maddox, the Priest.
And that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 1, Maddox DePriest. Not sure if he's listening, but shout out to his older brother, class of 2025, shortstop Hudson DePriest down there at Alvin doing his thing. Fouls that one straight back. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, taking that first pitch strike. Be prepared now to see some of that looping curveballs. This is where you want to make sure you're set, really get your foot down, and then you make that adjustment.
Fouls that one back. 0-2 on Maddox.
Two fouls, find himself 0-2 here.
I think Coach Larson, Steve Larson, teaches this great. Toe in the water on the curve with a looping lefty. Read fastball, make the adjustment. And that one's going to hit him. No, just behind him.
Missed him. He's coming back with that fastball. Did not elect to go with the curveball. End up spiking it 1-2, 1 out.
I think everyone was reading curveball on that one. Tried to sneak one inside. That ball misses way outside. Or in the words of Bob Uecker, just a bit outside.
2-2.
1 out here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Permian 2, Round Rock 0.
Really need a base runner as we got the top of the lineup coming up here.
That one's ripped center field. It's going to set up underneath it and makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up center fielder, senior number 9, Jace Kivett. Shout out to his older brother, Jared.
Now batting for your Round Rock Dragons, center fielder, number 9, Jace Kivett.
Great interview with Jace earlier this week. Talked a lot about the impact his older brother, former Dragon, former Rock Hardball alum, and the impact he had on his life. Jace spent most of his childhood growing up out here on these fields.
Yeah, it's cool to see him out here competing.
That ball outside, ball 1. Jace was a played a major role in us winning both defensively and with a clutch hit against Reagan in an elimination game last year down in Dripping.
Yeah, really a key part of both of those wins with clutch hits.
Rips that one down the first base line. That one's down.
That's going to be extra bases for sure. Jace is too fast to hold him at second.
And he motors in. He's going to blow through second base, going to third, dives in there, and he's safe with a triple. Great piece of hitting there by the senior center fielder, Jace Kivett. Rips that one down the first base line.
That's not surprising at all. That kid has dynamite in his bat, and he's got lightning in his shoes. He is fast. So if he gets the ball out there, he's going.
Do you have a composition book? Do you write that down like Deion Sanders used to? Just waiting to pull that one out?
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, Brooks Maitland-Check.
And that brings up Jace's best friend, right fielder number 15, Brooks Maitland-Check.
Jace brings the dugout to life with that triple.
Takes a pitch outside, ball one. Brooks, outstanding outfielder, but an even better pitcher. I think he'd be at most schools their number one pitcher. He had a sub-1 ERA last year coming in
Relief numerous times and just shutting teams down.
Curveball down the middle, strike one.
He's the complete opposite of Jace Kivett. Jace throws right, bats left. Brooks throws left and then bats right.
Squares the bunt, pulls it back, way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So with speed, if he could put it down that first base line, especially with a lefty, it's an odd throw.
Yeah.
Kind of has turned back.
Brooks is fast also, and he sees that first baseman sitting back. Kind of a calculated move here.
There's a looping curveball, gets the call. I thought it was high. Kind of broke down.
Yeah, this umpire again is given that top part of the zone. 2's on the board, bottom of the second. Dragons threatening with runner on third.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3 to get out of the inning. And leaves Jace Kivett stranded on third as we go to the top of the 4th inning when we come back.
This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
Leading off for Permian, the catcher. Correction, the shortstop, right?
0 for 2, Bob. That's the designated hitter.
That would be JT. I just make it up as I go. Rips that one center field.
Got a guy.
Kivett. Yeah, we got a guy out there. Jace Kivett with the catch for the first out of the inning. JT Benning. And that'll bring up right fielder.
Next up for the Panthers, right fielder, number 9, Andrew Gavel.
Andrew Gavel. That one pops straight up. Bracho at second base is going to set up underneath it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Yepes making quick work this inning.
Good work, Yepes.
Next up, number 16, left fielder, Daniel Sanchez.
That'll bring up left fielder Daniel.
Just misses outside corner there. Squared to bunt. Broadus is going to cheat up now after seeing that.
Daniel Sanchez drives that one to center, giving chase. That's going to find the Bermuda Triangle between the left fielder, right fielder, and shortstop.
Yeah, that's one of those Texas leaguers. Just clears short. Not enough to get to the left and center fielder.
And we go back to the top of the order. Center fielder, Halen Cranfell. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. That one catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Cranfield's first at bat grounded out to short. Last at bat battled to a 3-2 count and then found the hole between third and short.
Quick pickoff move the first, not in time.
So he's 1 for 2 on the day.
Sanchez dives back in safely.
Big lead at first.
That ball's going to get past Coleman. Sanchez advances to second on the wall pitch.
Yeah, this is where they're going to pull Maddox Dupree shortstop a little bit deeper in the hole, and they're going to pull Baracho a little more towards second. All of his hits have all been in that gap. That ball misses out, 2-1.
Big drive up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Maybe a play at the plate. No, they're going to put the brakes on. Great throw by Kivett. Fires it home. We'll have runners on first and third. Good hitting by Cranfield. And that'll bring up third baseman Hunter Rickman.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 3, third baseman, Hunter Rickman.
And with that, that'll probably be the night for Jackson Yepes as Coach Carter comes out for a mound visit. And it's going to be the senior, number 29, Jack Oppel. Jack Oppel, 2 years ago as a sophomore, was the newcomer, 25-6A newcomer of the year. The Hills College commit. Also the quarterback for the Round Rock Dragon varsity football team the last couple of years.
Personnel update for your Round Rock Dragons. Now pitching, number 29, Jack Oppel.
This is Jack's a player. I mean, it's funny that his name is Jack, but he really is the jack of all trades. He's played infield. When he was growing up, he used to catch.
Yeah, was a long-time catcher.
He plays anywhere on the infield, anywhere in the outfield, and also can come in at a varsity level and pitch. He's got good velo, good breaking ball. Like you said, as a sophomore, he got called up and was newcomer of the year for district for our district. Just a guy that can play all positions, and certainly is come in with one of the hottest bats this year. Both games yesterday recorded a hit. I think he was 2 for 4 yesterday. So just a guy that you love on your team, love on the roster because he can do a lot of different things. Yepes did the heavy lift in the inning. He's got 2 quick outs. Gave up a hit, and he ended up with runners at the corners here for Jack to come in and hopefully get this last out so no more damage is done.
So we're in the top of the fourth inning. Permian leading this one 2-0. They have runners on the corner with 2 outs. Yeah, you mentioned last year, or you mentioned Jack Oppel as kind of the jack of all trades. Last year, started the season at shortstop, then moved back to the outfield, left field, which I love that move between him, Cade Goddard, and Jace Kivett. Really, what you, as a coach, would call pole-to-pole outfield. A lot of speed, great defensive players out there.
A lot of speed. That
ball inside, ball 1.
That's a good starting pitch. Hard to believe we didn't get the call on that. We've seen it last inning, a couple pitches on that inside corner.
Batting for Permian is the third baseman, Hunter Rickman. That one driven up the middle, finds the gap in right center. 1 run will score. Cranfield advances to third. Really good hitting there by Rickman.
Now batting for the Panthers, first baseman, number 32, Cruz Gallardo.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Cruz. What's the last name?
Gallardo, according to the coach. I talked to the coach just before the game. Last time grounded up the middle and reached on fielder's choice.
That one's foul back into the parking lot.
Find ourselves again with runners at the corners here, still with 2 outs. Permian able to scratch one across on that last line drive up the middle.
That one runs high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Runners on the corner. Permian has put on 1 more run this inning, making it a 3-0 contest.
Apple tries third to first. No one biting as he resets. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Big lead out there at first base. Runner goes, fires it down. And Bracho was there to cut it off. They let it go. Maddox makes the catch. It was a little bit on the shortstop side of the bag. The run comes in to score, making it a 4-0 contest. Rickman advances to second on the stolen base. That ball runs inside, 3-1.
Yeah, that play did not turn out the way they wanted it to. When you run on that play, the ball has to be high. You can't be short hopping the guy that's trying to cut the throw. So even Bracho wanted to cut that. He really didn't have an opportunity to because the ball was a little bit lower.
Here's the pitch to Gallardo. Fouls that one back into the parking lot. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oppel digs in there at the mound. That one dribbler down the first base line, but foul.
Yeah, Bob. I mean, baseball is a game of little things, little details. Even we end up giving up a run on that read play. Just little things just didn't go the way we needed them to. Dragons find themselves in a 4-run deficit here in the top of the fourth.
Here's the payoff pitch. That one hit hard at Maddox. Fields it, slides to his left, fires it to first for the third out of the inning. Permian puts on 2 more as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Permian 4, Round Rock 0.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons.
And as we move into the bottom of the fourth inning, for your Round Rock Dragons, it'll be Luke Rodriguez leading off. Round Rock with only 2 hits tonight.
Leading off your Round Rock Dragons, designated hitter, number 21, Luke Rodriguez.
Luke Rod, one of the many two-sport athletes here, had a heck of a senior year for the Round Rock Dragon football team. That one's a big drive to right field, giving chase, and jumps up and makes the catch in right field.
At the fence. If he misses that, it hits the fence. I don't think it goes over, but it definitely hits the fence in the air. Great hit by Luke. Set on that curveball and drove it.
That's going to bring up third baseman, senior number 23, Luke Broadus.
Third baseman, number 23, Luke Broadus.
Round Rock desperately needs some hits here. That ball called, strike 1.
Looks a little bit low, but fastball nonetheless over the plate. So far, we've had a number of good hard hits, long, deep flies, just nothing falling in the gaps.
That one fouled off on the changeup. Isaiah Gonzalez still on the bump for Permian. A big lefty.
He's pitched a good game so far. I don't know what his pitch count is, but it can't be that high.
That ball runs high.
Again, a design pitch. When you're 0-2, a lot of times you know the batters are a little bit antsy, so if you throw it just over their hands, sometimes they'll go to chase and just either pop it up or miss it completely. That ball's out. 2-2, 1 out to Luke Broadus.
Throwing about 70 miles an hour on that off-speed pitch. That one ripped up the middle. Shortstop makes the play, fires it over to first, and great job, first baseman. Oh, no, he dropped it.
That's on the transfer. They're going to count that as an out.
Great play by shortstop Sergio Rodriguez. And just as nice, Cruz Colorado.
Now batting for your Round Rock Dragons, first baseman, number 18, Omar Rodriguez.
And that'll bring up first baseman, number 18, Omar Rodriguez. Juan Bracho on deck for the Dragons. Big rip. And that, what a play. Oh, diving left fielder, not able to pull it in. And Rodriguez gets on with a single. Outstanding try by left fielder Daniel Sanchez.
Next up for your Dragons, second baseman, number 6, Juan Bracho.
If you remember, Omar, second time for him to reach base. Last time he dove a little short of first base on a pickoff, ended up getting appealed and then called out.
Curveball, breaks, catches the outside corner, strike one.
I do not like that call. That ball's hanging up high and it's outside.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Rodriguez reaches with the third hit of the night for your Round Rock Dragons. That ball misses outside.
Exact same position as the curveball, but it is a fastball. Sometimes these umpires can kind of fall in love with the curveball and want to call it. Nevertheless, it's 1-1. Rodriguez, healthy lead at first.
69-mile-an-hour pitch. Comes right back with a fastball, and that's going to be a single to right center. Omar rounds second on his way to third, and he'll get there safely. Another great piece of hitting by the second baseman, Juan Bracho. And that'll bring up left fielder number 2, Diego Nunez. Back-to-back hits for the Round Rock Dragons.
Round Rock Dragons, left fielder, number 2, Diego Nunez.
Rodriguez, Omar on third base. Juan Bracho on first.
Nice 2-out rally so far by the Dragons. Now it's time to scratch one of these over and start chipping away at that deficit. Checks his swing for ball 1.
That's the first time this season I've seen back-to-back hits, starting to string them together.
Got to string them together. That's baseball. You can't just sprinkle hits. You've got to string them together in order to make any damage.
Oh, gets the call on the inside corner.
He loves that curveball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Throwing it in the 70s.
Yeah, it's
about a 71-mile-an-hour curveball.
True looping curveball. A vast difference what we saw yesterday in the 90s.
Yeah, you talk about Harris yesterday, the University of Texas commit out of Flower Mound. He was running up 95 in the first inning, settled down about 92 miles an hour. Now, a lot of these guys did not start yesterday. Several of them did get in that bat against them. So runners on second and third. Dragons are threatening on this 4-0 deficit.
Best opportunity we've had yet this game. Put some runs on the board.
Drives that one, pops it up. Second baseman, shortstop calls him off and makes the catch. Sergio Rodriguez takes command out there and ends the inning. We go to the 5th inning. Permian 4, Round Rock 0.
Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all. with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons.
So leading off the top of the fifth inning for Permian, second baseman Josiah Romero. Throws righty, bats lefty, Romero.
A lot of power.
Had the big home run over the 380 mark. As you said earlier, Justin, cleared the 15-foot wall.
Yeah, that was about as clean as the barrel we've seen so far this tournament.
Big drive up the middle. Bracho goes for it, not able to get there. That's going to be a base hit up the middle for Romero.
Same line as his home run, just a line drive.
That's his third hit of the night. 2 singles and a home run for Romero.
Next up for the Panthers, catcher.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 1, Jake Mendez. Not Menendez, Mendez.
Not to be confused with a serial killer, no. One thing we're seeing, though, Bob, Permian has done a good job getting their first batter on. This is their third inning in a row that their leadoff batter has found the bases.
That one's going to be fouled out of play. Jack Oppel, the senior, still on the bump. This time of year, Justin, this is where playing time for district play gets earned.
Yeah, for sure.
Juan Bracho keeps swinging a bat like that. They're going to find a spot for him in the lineup.
Squares the bunt, pulls
it back. That's a chopper over the third baseman's head. That was great hitting right there. Squared the bunt, pulled it back. When he squared the bunt, that pulls the third baseman in. Broadus charging on the bunt, stops, sets up, and he hits a chopper just over his head. That'll bring up shortstop number 2, Sergio Rodriguez.
I mean, that's when you know where everything is going your way. Like there's just nothing you can do about that. Pulls the third baseman in, then hits a chopper that bounces 10 feet on the first bounce. There's nothing you can do. That's when stuff's rolling your way. Baseball gods are giving you a few blessings there.
Runners on first and second for Permian. Nobody out here. Squares the bunt, lays down a beautiful bunt. Oppel fields it. Only play is going to be at first. Bracho just gets there in time.
It's exactly what you do in that situation.
Yeah, with runners on first and second, third baseman Luke Broadus here has to stay home to cover the bag. Omar Rodriguez is charging on the bunt. So runners on second and third.
Infield squeezing. The only one you have back is shortstop. He's usually playing behind the runner to keep him from getting too big of a lead. That ball runs high for 1-0.
Designated hitter JT Binning.
Gets that curveball hanging a little bit high, but again, we've been getting the top part of that zone, so no surprise there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Designated hitter Binning at the plate.
Squares the bunt, lays that one down the first base line, but foul.
one thing we're seeing about the Panthers is their coaches are not afraid to pull out the small ball game. They've done it strategically a couple times to their success.
One ball, two strikes, one out. Runners on, second and third. He's going to throw over to third. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of holding them closer.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to let them know you haven't forgotten about them. Keep them honest.
Chopper at shortstop. Looks home, does not have a play, fires it on the first to Priest to Omar Rodriguez for the second out of the inning. And JT Benning, good piece of hitting there, brings in the run. Mendez advances to third. That'll bring up right fielder Andrew Gavel. Swing and a miss. You know, we were talking about it last inning in 2.5 games, the first time we've seen the Dragons string 2 hits together. Permian, on the other hand, has done a great job. That one down the middle, taken, strike 2. And execution on the bunt, one of the hardest plays to make in baseball. I don't care what level you are, is fielding that bunt. Hard drive up the middle. Maddox to Priest climbs the ladder, makes the catch. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Permian Panthers 5, Round Rock Dragons 0.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today.
Now batting for Round Rock, the catcher, number 24, Coleman Landry. Isaiah Gonzalez still in there for Permian. First pitch of the inning, bottom of the 5th, is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Runs that one a little high with 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. on the 2-0 offering.
You know, and overall, he's done a great job pitching. You don't see him getting behind too much. He's done a really good job at first pitch strikes, throwing the curveball for a strike, getting ahead on a lot of batters. Dragons need to try to get runners on before they get 2 outs.
Big drive up the middle, right at the center fielder, makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, shortstop, number 1, Maddox, DePriest.
First ball, curveball way outside, gets the call.
The curveball was probably around 2 feet out of the zone. I had to take a guess.
That one fouled down the third baseline.
Don't blame him. I mean, if you see spin, you're probably going to get called strike anyways. On deck, the senior Jace Kivett.
Swing and a miss. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Dragons need to get something going quick, especially here in the last few innings. Down 5-0.
That'll bring up center fielder number 9, Jace Kivett.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, center fielder, number 9, Jace Kivett.
Jace has had the hardest hit of any ball for the Dragons today with the triple. I think back in the 3rd inning, or maybe the 4th.
That one down the middle, taken. Strike 1. Big righty number 15, Brooks Miklinchek on deck for the Dragons.
Catcher set up outside.
Hard rip down the first baseline, but foul. Kivett in an 0-2 hole.
Dragons really need to start chipping away at this lead before it gets a little bit too late. But you got to have base runners, Bob. I mean, that's the key.
When you have base runners, you have to put the ball in play. Have to get something going.
That ball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-0 Permian.
Just need something to go our way. Some luck here for the Dragons. Get something started.
That one flared down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. Giving chase and not going to get there. That ball's going to fall. Kivett's easily going to cruise in there with a double. Kivett doing some great hitting tonight. Triple last inning. 2-out double here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
You know, that left field is so big, and a lefty with that tail that they put on the ball, that it just keeps falling away from a left fielder. It's hard to go get. That's like the triangle of doom over there, especially for third base, shortstop, and the left fielder. And with his speed, that's an easy stand-up double.
You got to love it. Had a triple down the first base line. Now he gets a double down the left field line, and that'll bring up right fielder number 15, Brooks Miklinchek.
Need something to go our way here.
That ball catches
That ball was
the batter. I was going to say catches the outside corner, but that was nowhere near the corner. But we get the call.
The catcher, I mean, framed that from the other batter's box.
Rips that one center field, gets underneath it just a little.
Ball's going to be popped up to center field.
Makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning, and we go to the 6th inning. 5-0 Permian still.
As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons. Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all, with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons.
And we're back. Top of the sixth inning, 5-0 Permian over Round Rock. Now pitching for your Round Rock Dragons, number 20, Jesse James Fierro. Defensively, same defensive setup. Behind the dish, Coleman Landry. Third base, Luke Broadus. Shortstop, Maddox DePriest. Second base, Juan Bracho. And at first base, Omar Rodriguez. In the outfield, left to right, Diego Nunez. Center field, Jace Kivett. And in right field, Brooks Miklinchek.
Leading off the Permian Panthers, top of the sixth. Left fielder, number 16, Daniel Sanchez.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Daniel Sanchez.
Looks like he's the 9-hole. Jesse James looking to get a quick 3 outs to try to get back.
Squares the bunt, lays a beautiful one. Fierro picks it up, fires it to first, and they get him. Oh no, ball gets past him. Omar not able to catch that one.
Ball was thrown low. Looks like maybe the runner got in the way of the throw. Not able to come down with it. That'll put one on. That'll be an error.
Next up for the Panthers, number 4, center fielder, Caleb Cranfield.
Dragons are certainly not helping themselves right now.
They are not. We go back to the top of the order. Center fielder Harlan Krenfell. Big lead out there at first base. Snap throws it over and diving just under the tag.
It's a good pickoff move, just not able to get the tag there in time.
But again, the Panthers doing the little things right. They're finding the way to get their first batter on. You do that, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Game time broadcasting on the call. Justin DePriest. Hank Oppel back in the booth.
And he's got it. Wow.
That was close.
He was out. I mean, maybe the hand got back there, but I mean.
It was close.
Super late back from the runner. Tag looked like it got him in the upper arm.
And schedule doesn't get any easier for your coming in tonight. 0-2 Round Rock Dragons. Tonight facing the 6A champion, Midway.
Midway Panthers won the 6A Division II championship last year. Had a great state run. I believe they only lost 3 games the entire playoff run.
That ball just misses a little low.
That must have been low. It was right over the center of the plate. Jesse James hyper aware of the runner at first, especially after reaching by error.
That ball hard hit, finds the gap between third and short. That's about the 4th time tonight we've seen that hit.
By the same batter. That leadoff, he paints that spot between third and short.
Runners on first and second.
Permian's doing what they need to do to get on base. They're not looking for the flashy backside double or anything. They're just getting on base, whether it be error, a single through the infield. They're doing all the things right. Right now, Dragons looking to set up the double play. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Big right-handed batter up to hit.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the bunt here. This coach has done it a couple of times with the runner at first and second with no outs just to move the runners.
Big lead at first, decent size lead at second.
That ball runs inside. 2-0. No, I would be bunting right now. No matter what, I'd be bunting. Just put so much pressure on the defense until they can show me they can make that play.
So Broadus is barely even with third, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bunt down third or a push bunt. Omar's creeping just in a little bit.
Fierro is quick off the bump. Squares the bunt there. They're going to fire it to first. Not in time.
Wonder if they're going to give us the strike call there.
I think he pulled it back.
It looked like a strike regardless, though.
There's definitely going to be a bunt here. They're 2-0.
Yeah, you got to put one down here. Dragons looking for some luck. Go their way.
Big drive at Maddox at shortstop. Steps on second. Fires it to first. Gets the out.
Gets the double play.
And I'll tell you what, if I'm Coach Carter and they don't get the out of the first, I'm arguing that one because that base runner has to, by rule, either slide or peel off the play. He did not. He ran straight into the bag.
You have to make an attempt to get out of the way.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Cruz Gallardo.
Dragons looking to minimize damage here and come out of this one unscathed. Going out of the windup, Jesse James Fierro with a runner on third.
Pops that one up. Jace Kivett sets up underneath it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning.
Dragons will go to the bottom of the sixth, still down 5. Looking to chip away. They have 6 outs to play with. I believe up and coming will be, the next batter up is Luke Rodriguez.
Got to get something going here.
Yeah, that was a good turn of events for the Dragons.
It's a big confidence booster right there.
Error, guy reaches first, and then a hit.
Clutch double play. And then obviously a clutch.
But there you go,
Bob.
Up. You said I'd definitely be bunting. That's why you bunt.
Exactly.
He had a runner at first and second. Hit a rocket up the middle, enough time for the shortstop to get it. Do an unassisted double play. They went from potentially 1 out, runners at second, third, to now you got 2 outs, runner at third, and then the next batter pops out. That's why you move the runners.
We talked about it on Wednesday night with Coach Langerhans. Small ball.
Small ball wins games. Seems to be not very much wind out there. The flag's not much movement.
Justin mentioned it earlier. Major drop was about 87, sunny, bright, hot yesterday.
And no wind hardly. Like it was hot.
And today we're sitting at about, 66?
60-something degrees. With no sun, complete overcast, so no sun to warm anybody up either.
Heavy clouds.
Heavy clouds. That's going to play a factor in some of these long fly balls you see. It's that gray color that kind of the ball blends in with. So both teams wearing white. That's a new one.
Well, Coach Carter, right before the game started, our team came out and they sent them back in to get their maroon hat because they look like you couldn't tell which one was which almost.
Mm-hmm.
So in Permian, obviously you can't really send them back a few hours away. So
Leading off for your Run Rock Dragons.
the Dragons did wear their maroons all day yesterday.
Luke Rodriguez.
And that'll bring up first baseman, number 21, Luke Rodriguez.
Luke's last at bat, he hit one up against the right field wall, took a curveball deep. I know that this pitcher's thinking about that as he's trying to figure out pitch selection for Luke Rod.
Takes first pitch, ball 1. Game time broadcasting on the call, Justin DePriest, Hank Oppel. This is Bob Slocum. Thanks for joining us today. Click that subscribe button. We'll bring you all Round Rock varsity action. That's a big rip foul down the third base line.
That was fair yesterday.
Now. We don't want to be on some message board as whiners.
Just
Talking
saying.
about a tight 2-0 ball game. And a rip down the first base line was foul. The sun was sitting right on the first base foul
I'll
pole.
give him a break. The sun was right on that foul line, but that ball was clearly a 1.5 foot foul.
And that's a slow dribbler to third. Scoops it, fires it to first. Nice stretch by the first baseman to get the out.
Luke Rod's not a slow individual either. He can move down that line, and it's a good play by the first baseman.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, third baseman, number 20.
That'll bring up third baseman, the senior, number 23, Luke Broadus.
Looking to get anything started here. Dragons now have 5 outs remaining.
Luke reached in the first inning. Single, tough play, backhanded by the third baseman, not able to make the throw to first in time. That ball runs inside, ball 1.
Good play there by the third baseman, keeping his feet moving and made a great throw over. Hats off. Nothing you do about that. Good defense.
Hard drive. He finds the gap between
Into the 6 hole.
third base and shortstop. That's the 5th hit tonight. 4 of them for Permian.
There we go. Finally, there's a runner on, 1 out. Omar has 1 hit on the day, I believe, with a single into left center. Almost a great play made by that outfielder, but doesn't come up with it.
Yep. So number 18, Omar Rodriguez, steps up at the plate. Was hit by a pitch earlier in the game.
Broadus is going to be pulled at first base for Drew Harthcock, usually the team's shortstop. Hasn't seen any action today so far.
I wonder, that's an interesting move because Broadus is fast. He's a big guy. He played for me for years, and I thought he made himself fast with good leads. And they're going to throw over to first. Dives back, and they got him. A second time tonight, we've got a runner picked off of first. Caught him leaning.
It's not what you wanted to happen there. You put him in because you think he's a faster runner. Just gets caught by that lefty.
Justin, you said it earlier. Just great hitting. First, nobody out, getting the first batter on base for Permian. Round Rock, we haven't gotten a no out. We haven't put him on, or we did 1 time and got picked off, 2 times picked off the base. That ball's going to be strike 1 to Omar.
Base running mistakes are so costly. Not only do they obviously remove your runner, but they're just a momentum killer.
I'll say that's a huge momentum killer.
You can feel it. You can feel the momentum shift now back to Permian. Yep. Already leading this one 5-0. There's your looping curve, strike 2.
I mean, hats off this pitcher, Isaiah Gonzalez. He's pitched a gem of a game against a good team, keeping us on our toes.
Swung on and fouled to the first base dugout.
But those mistakes on the base pass you cannot have. You can't have. You don't win games
especially when you're
picked off with base running errors.
Especially when you're down 5-0, looking to claw at any sort of life. And
I mean, that's the first time that the Dragons had a runner on with at least less than 2 outs.
And rolls over that one off his leg. That's going to be foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-0 Permian. Round Rock needing to get some momentum and something going. That's a part that will kill you as a coach because you're killing yourselves. You're beating yourselves.
Well, and again, I know these are tournament games. It's not really a true tournament. It's kind of like a round robin. There's no champion at the end of it.
And that one's going to run inside, and for the second time tonight, Omar Rodriguez is hit by a pitch.
Curveball didn't curve up too much. Up comes number 6, Juan
Bracho.
Next up for your Round Rock Dragons, second baseman, number 6, Juan Bracho.
Bracho's been swinging probably the hottest bat for the Dragons this season.
Yeah, he definitely has. He's a man about business. Bracho's done a great job defensively for us in tournament and in scrimmages, and is swinging a hot bat.
We can't say it enough. You're fighting for playing time now, right? These games count.
They do.
And Bracho keeps swinging about like this. They're going to find a place for him in the lineup. That ball's strike. Now, the middle infield is legit, right? Between J.P. Casman and Drew Hearthcock.
Yeah, you got two district,
First
district
team.
level first team players.
That ball misses, runs a little high.
But if you're just swinging at a hot bat, I mean, Casman also with a double yesterday, a hustle double. Love to see that. You can find a place somewhere to designate hit for pitchers somewhere. He'll find a place.
Takes that one. Snap throw to first is not in time.
It's Weston on Draka running
for Omar Rodriguez.
Which Omar has reached base 3 times today, 2 times getting hit.
We talk about the 3 stages, right? Scrimmages, then tournament play, which we're in now. That one catches the inside corner, strike 2. And then district play, right? That's when it really matters. So Coach Carter's moving a lot of pieces around. Let's see where everything jives. That ball in the dirt.
No, but you're right, Bob. I mean, and Hank, you're not too far out of playing years. Sometimes there are combinations. It's like you're trying to you put different ingredients in to see what kind of clicks and what works well. Bracho now 3-2, 2 outs. Weston should be moving, but I bet he's carefully moving based on the last couple runners getting picked off. There
Go over to first.
You knew it was coming.
Isaiah Gonzalez still on the bump. I like watching the pitcher go so deep here.
Yeah, and he just doesn't seem to get rattled. Of course, we haven't put a lot of pressure on him. We haven't had bases loaded.
1 inning, 2 outs. We did have runners on second and third, and that's really it. That's the first and only time in 2.5 games that we've strung more than 2 hits or more together.
Yeah. So
they're no longer going to hold him over there at first. 3-2. They're expecting movement over there,
or appear to hold him.
I would be careful because he's sneaking in. First baseman sneaking up behind him. There it is. Hard hit right at the shortstop. He's going to field it, fires it to first, and that's going to be it for the 6th inning. We're going to go to the top of the 7th, and Permian 5, Round Rock 0 when we come back.
From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence. This Dragons broadcast is brought to you by River Rock Landscaping, where your yard becomes your favorite place to be. From custom designs to turf, irrigation, and outdoor living spaces, they turn ordinary into oasis. Locally owned, proudly Round Rock. Call River Rock Landscaping or visit rrlltx.com to start your dream yard today. Moving soon? Let Ostex Moving take the stress off your shoulders. Owned by a proud Round Rock Dragons alum, Ostex is your go-to team for fast, reliable, residential and commercial moves across Texas. From packing to unpacking, we handle it all, with expert care and same-day service available. Call Ostex Moving for a free quote today, and go Dragons.
All righty, we go to the top of the 7th inning. A couple of fielding changes. Maddox Dupree slides over to third base. Entering the game, shortstop Drew Hearthcock. Still have Jesse James Fierro on the bump. Coleman Landry behind the dish. Second baseman Juan Bracho and first base Omar Rodriguez. Outfield remains the same left to right. Diego Nunez, Jace Kivett, and Brooks Miklinchek. That'll bring up second baseman Josiah Romero. Oh, that was a late bunt for a single. Tried to drop it down the third base line, but foul. Strike one.
Which is interesting. I mean, talk about a player your coach has a lot of faith in. This is the guy that's probably hit the hardest ball of the game.
3 for 3, 2 singles and a home run. The home run, 380? Over the 380 wall, that's 15 feet tall.
We hit a home run. Dang.
Same exact spot where Friendship hit it last night.
Who was pitching? Was it Yepes or was it Jack?
I believe that was
Yepes, I
think.
believe.
Actually, I think it was Jack.
Yeah.
Was it?
I think it was right after we changed.
Dang.
You looking for some bragging rights there, Hank?
I mean, I gave up a bomb my senior year, too.
Rips that one to right field, and for his fourth hit of the night.
I mean, the dude is on fire. I mean,
I think you were there for the bomb I gave up against Rockwall Heath.
Yep.
Hit the building.
I was.
Ball was destroyed. I think he's playing at DBU now. I think I only gave up one, though. Yeah.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 1, Jake Mendez. Mendez is also 3 for 3 on the night with 3 singles.
I mean, Permian has found a way to get base runners on. A lot of hits. This is their catcher. He's also the one that did the slash hit earlier against Broadus. Showed bunt. Broadus came in as he should. He didn't do anything wrong on this play, and then did a slash hit that happened to bounce about 10 feet in the air over the top of his glove.
Big drive center field. Kivett giving chase. That's going to get over his head. Off the wall. He fires it in the third. That was a great job getting the ball in. But either way, Mendez cruises in there with a double. Romero advances to third.
Another 4 for 4.
Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Here in the top of the 7th inning with Permian already leading this one 5-0. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Sergio Rodriguez.
Wind seems to be starting to blow straight out from home plate.
Another hard hit. That ball hit the 380 in the air.
Kivett wasn't too far away from it.
Throw over to first. Great job by Maddox climbing the ladder to pull it down.
Kivett, that shows the speed. I mean, he was probably, if he had another step or two, he might have gotten to that ball.
Outstanding job by Kivett, opening his hips, getting back to the ball.
Able to get into that. I mean, honestly, that guy from first base should have scored, but Kivett getting that throw in so early.
Squares a bunt, fouls that one straight back.
You got to love the leadership that Kivett has shown this game. He's really a standout this game. 2 hits, double and a triple, and just playing a great center field this game. Infield in, no outs, runners at second and third. Facing the 6-hole batter for Permian.
Curveball at the top of the zone, called for strike 2.
0-2, Jesse James working ahead.
That one flared foul. There you go, Craig Weibel, just for you, off the dugout. That one's fouled off again. 0-2, nobody out. Runners on second and third. Top of the 7, 5-0 Permian, and Permian threatening again.
Good pitch by Jesse James, just above his hands. He just got the bat on it.
Just missing on that pitch. That's a good pitch in that situation.
Yeah.
Good 0-2 pitch.
Something out of the zone. I mean, he's got to hit your pitch at that point. Jesse James has not given him anything yet to hit, and stuff close, just out of the zone. See if he can get Chase. Good disciplined at bat so far by number 2, Sergio Rodriguez, shortstop for Permian.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets past Coleman. In comes 1 run. Throws it to first to get the out. It was a drop, strike 3. First base was not occupied. Krenfell able to score on the pass ball. Correction, Romero able to score on the pass ball. Mendez advances to third. That'll go down as a strikeout for the first out.
That's tough. We got to come up with those.
Infield's in. Panthers now with the 6-0 lead.
Again, I mean, we've said it ad nauseum, but it's just the little things. Catching that strike 3, holds the runners.
Big drive to right field. Brooks Miklinchek lining up underneath it. Makes the catch. Here's the play at the plate. It's a perfect throw. Landry not able to catch it. He put that ball on a rope. Had a play at the plate.
Not quite able to squeeze that one in the glove. I'll make it a 7-0 lead here for Permian in the top of the 7th.
Now batting right fielder, number 9, Andrew Gavel.
That'll bring up right fielder Andrew Gavel with 2 outs. 7-0 Permian. That ball misses out. Oh.
Calls it a strike.
Correction, he called it a strike. Great job by Coleman Landry framing it.
That was probably just on the outs, inside the batter's box almost on the stripe.
In the words of Ian Slocum, if I was a lefty, Dad, that would have hit me.
Gets him swinging at the same one. He throws the same pitch wisely, and this time he gives chase.
Great job by the junior.
But you can't see it. You can't hit that ball.
That one, ooh, I guess they're going to say that was low.
Jesse James dialing up a little bit more velo on that one, trying to just throw it by him.
13 hits for Permian. And I believe all but 1 inning. Leadoff hitter. Oh, gets him on the outside corner, called strike 3. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning when we come back. Permian 7, Round Rock 0.
As the Round Rock Dragons bring the energy and the excitement all season long, Hughes Insurance Group is proud to power the broadcast as a Game Time sponsor. For over 30 years, Hughes Insurance Group has protected Central Texas families with auto, home, renters, RV, and life insurance. As an independent agency, Jason shops top-rated companies to find you the best coverage at the best value. Coverage you can count on, a team you can trust. Call Hughes Insurance Group today and go Dragons. From delivery day to every stage of womanhood, Dr. Marco Uribe is here for it all. Born in Laredo, trained at Yale, and trusted in Austin for over 20 years. Whether it's hormone therapy, surgery, or compassionate care, Dr. Uribe delivers more than medicine. He delivers confidence.
So as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, with your Dragons trailing this one 7-0, and Coach Carter's going to pull out all the stops. Batting for your Round Rock Dragons, senior number 16, Josh Horvath. I like the move, trying to get something started here.
Big bat for Horvath.
Pops that one up.
It's in
First
foul
baseman
territory.
gives chase to the wow.
Overshoots it a little bit. That wind had picked up. It's going straight out from the plate to center field. Makes it hard to track that ball, especially with the gray clouds. So he overshoots it and not able to get to it. New life here for Josh. Hopefully he can capitalize.
Desperately need to get something going here. Runs have been very hard to come by.
And on deck for the Dragons is the senior catcher, Joey Robato. That ball catches the inside corner. 0-2.
Can't really be picky here in the bottom of the 7th. Really need to put the bat on the ball. Try to get something started. Put pressure on the defense.
That one down the right field line. That's going to be in the foul territory, and that ball falls. Colorado gave chase, not able to get there.
Seeing some fight out of the senior Josh. Hopefully it ends up with a hit. Got to work the count.
You have to tip your cap. Isaiah Gonzalez is going the distance for Permian.
Complete game.
I mean, that's perfect for a tournament. You have your starter go all 7. I don't have to waste an arm.
Hard hit up the middle. That's going to get down. Base hit for Horvath. And for the first time this season, Round Rock gets the leadoff batter on base with a hit.
Here we go right there. That's exactly the confidence they need.
That'll bring up the senior catcher, number 14, Joey Robato.
Following him on deck is the senior number 0, Bryce Morrison.
Joey Robato.
A lot of things are going to have to fall into place for the Dragons to try and tie this one up.
And let's be careful over at first base, for goodness sakes.
You know, I hate to say it, 7-0. You're not even, you don't even have to come all the way back, right? You just want to give some life, get some momentum as we got a very tough game tonight against Midway.
Put some confidence.
That's a
down the middle.
Beautiful pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Josh being very smart out there at first base, being a very cautious runner. Knows that his run doesn't mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. So no point in trying to do anything too crazy.
Yeah, don't do too much. Just see if we can move the lineup.
That ball runs inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner on first.
Haven't seen too many walks. A couple of hits batsmen, like curveballs has gotten away from him, but he hadn't gone real deep in the count and forced walks.
And by couple, we mean Omar Rodriguez.
Omar Rodriguez.
The 6.5. Throw over to first. Dives by. That ball gets away. That could be. Nope. It bounces. Takes a very friendly Permian bounce. Horvath advances to second.
That's probably one of the first unforced errors we've seen from him in 7 innings. I mean, he's pitched great. You can tell he's getting tired. But overall been very disciplined on the mound.
I mean, he's still super close to the strike zone, though. It's not like he's missing by a whole lot.
Fouls that one straight back. 3-2. Joey coming back from injury. Trying to get into regular season form.
Another senior on deck, Bryce Morrison, coming up for his first plate appearance after Joey. Trying to get something going here late in the 7th.
That one's going to be driven to left center and diving catch by the center fielder.
Second one he's made this game.
Can't seem to let anything fall out there.
Hailing Krenfall, heck of a play. takes a potential extra base hit away from Joey Roboto, and that brings up number 0, Bryce Morrison. So 1 out here, runner on second. Horvat reached on a single. That ball inside and low, ball 1. Bryce finds a way on base. We go back to the top of the order. Jace Kivett on deck, swinging a hot bat, 2 for 3 with a triple and a double. What I like most about Jace's hits, he's playing foul pole to foul pole. That one driven foul out of play into the parking lot. Drove one down the first base line for the triple, comes back and drops one down the left field line for the double.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity. Let's move the lineup. Let's advance the lineup, get back to the top of the line, and see if we can put some runs on the board here late.
It's one batter at a time.
Curveball catches inside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. That curveball dips down even a hair under 70 to about 69 miles an hour.
I say that curveball looks way slower. It's a good speed difference there for the pitcher.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout for the second out of the inning. And we go back to the top of the order. Runner on second. Bottom of the 7th inning here. Permian Panthers 7, Round Rock Dragons 0.
Round Rock Dragons. Center fielder, number 9, Jace Kivett.
Jace Kivett, two hits on the day already, a triple and a double. Looking to put this run in here, the runner in second base.
Seeing the ball really well against this pitcher.
Which is that's very promising. Lefty-lefty matchup. The lefty batter usually doesn't win that one.
Takes it high.
So if he's been this successful against a lefty on the bump,
Dragons down to their last out. To your point, Bob, just trying to get something to talk positively about here.
That one's in the dirt, too, no. Swing and a miss.
Big hack there.
I think he's trying to hit the cycle. He's trying to get that home run out of the way. He got a double and a triple. Why not? I like the aggression.
I certainly would not mind that right now. That'd be nice.
The way he's swinging the bat, a hit here will score a run. And he fouls that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. Horvath on second. Had a leadoff single. Big drive to left center over his head. That's going to be a run. That ball gets down, cruising in the second. And he's in with his second stand-up double, 3 for 4 on the night, 2 doubles and a triple for the senior center fielder, number 9, Jace Kivett.
Having himself a day so far to drive in the Dragons' first run of the day. Second run of the season. And looks like there's going to be a pitching change with, he was so close to going the distance. So he's going to end up pitching 6 2/3.
And there will be a substitution here. Now batting number 13, Baker Jackson.
No coach went out there to take the pitcher out. They're just going to let the players do it.
That's him. This number 10. He's the coach.
Oh, okay. I was like, I guess no coach is going out there.
Hats off to Isaiah. What a game.
Isaiah Gonzalez from Permian.
And in comes number 12, a big right-handed pitcher.
And what a night. Jace Kivett.
Personnel update for the Permian Panthers. Now pitching, number 12, Nico Brito. Also, big orientation change for the Dragons. You go from a sweeping left-hander to a big right-hander up here on the mound.
So pinch hitting will be Baker Jackson for the Dragons. On deck, number 10, Isaac Rodriguez.
So 3 for 4 for Jace Kivett. 2 doubles and a triple on the day. Swinging a hot bat and really some hustle plays in the outfield. Banner day for him. But I mean, Bob, we've seen this all last season. Jace is that guy that you want up with 2 outs. Like, he will put the ball in play.
You know, we talk about the 3 seasons. Scrimmages are done. This is the tournament play this weekend and the next 2. Playing some top competition in the state. Sometimes it's good to get punched in the mouth. More importantly is how do you respond to it?
Well, I know how Jace Kivett will respond to it. He's going to hit 2 doubles and a triple, try to get his team anywhere near the plate, and against a hard matchup, a lefty-lefty matchup. I mean,
and a coaching moment. Look what happens. Josh Horvat starts the inning off with a single, comes around the score.
So you're starting to find those bits and pieces. Who wants to compete? Who wants to really be out there? And who will do the things they need to do? Fastball on the outside corner called strike 1. Baker Jackson, the junior. On deck following him will be the senior Isaac Rodriguez. Oh, they
go to throw it to first. Nobody's there.
Second, no one there. I guess it was a missed sign. Kivett fast enough to go all the way back to second and make it another 90 feet to third. That kind of shows you the speed there for him. Guess that dive took a little bit out of him. Kind of dove and landed on his stomach immediately. Landed on the base in his stomach. Probably just knocked the air out of him a little bit. Jace Kivett really trying to put the team on his back and do everything he can to pull out a win for the Dragons. Looks like a curveball down the middle for strike 2.
Jackson 0-2 count, 2 outs. Kivett now standing 90 feet away at third base.
Panthers still leading 7-1.
Here's your 0-2 pitch. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I love the placement on an 0-2 pitch.
Like a changeup or some sort of breaking ball in the outer half. Just didn't clip enough of the plate.
I mean,
That's a great 0-2 pitch.
It's a great 0-2 pitch. Out of the zone. Just see if you get Baker to chase.
Baker's going to have to shorten up and widen out.
Good discipline hitting by Jackson.
Catcher set up outside.
Fouls that one back into the parking lot.
Baker's not going down without a fight, that's for sure. And you want to make this last out as difficult as possible.
That ball outside misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 7-1.
Runner at third.
Jace Kivett reaches third hit of the night, second double. Also has a triple earlier in the game.
There is a man in the bullpen for the Permian Panthers. Not expecting this guy's leash to be super big.
That one hangs high.
It's going to be
Full count.
trying not to give Baker Jackson anything to hit. Had him 0-2. Baker forces a 3-2 count.
I love Baker. Brings a lot of fire.
Very passionate ball player. Very passionate.
Reminds me of somebody else, Hank. Reminds me of somebody else. One of my favorites, Hank Opple. Big hard hit right at the shortstop. Makes the field, fires at the first for the third out of the game. And this one is all over, folks. 7-1.
Dragons take their third loss in a row.
If we were to break it down, it's a matter of execution. Permian Panthers did an outstanding job, all but one inning. Got the leadoff hitter on base with nobody out, and found ways to string hits together. They end the day 7 runs on 13 hits. Round Rock 1 run on 8 hits.
Yeah, and we said it throughout. I mean, there were numerous times we could pick up and just see, hey, we're not doing the little things right just yet. Not putting it together. It's not completely clicking. And it wasn't like we had one inning that was just a blowout. It's just death of 1,000 cuts, right? 2 runs here, 1 run here, 1 run there. Few errors out for the Dragons. Overall, just couldn't put things together.
Yeah, highlights for the Dragons, something they can definitely build upon. Jace Kivett had himself a game. Went 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a triple. One of those RBI. But you got to tip your cap to a couple of players. Isaiah Gonzalez went 111 pitches, ended up going 6 2/3 innings. An outstanding job by the lefty out of Permian. And at the plate, it was 2 batters going 4 for 4. First of all, for Permian, second baseman Josiah Romero, 4 for 4 with a long home run to dead center. And followed up by Jake Mendez, who also went 4 for 4 on the night with 4 singles.
Yeah, they put the ball in play when they needed to, kept moving the line, and we talk about it all the time in baseball, move the line, like find a way to get on base, advance the lineup, and they did it. Outlasted the Dragons 13 hits to 8. Ended up being a 7-1 ball game. Dragons didn't scratch a run until the bottom of the 7th inning. So you're always looking up. If you don't find a way to scratch some runs, you're always kind of looking up out of a hole. Dragons just could not find a way to get runners across the plate early on.
So we'll see what adjustments they make. Next game tonight at 7 o'clock. We apologize for that first inning for the technical difficulties. Now that we have everything up and running, hopefully it's a smooth start to tonight's game as your Round Rock Dragons will host the Midway defending state champions. With Game Time Broadcasting, Hank Opple, Justin the Priest, this is Bob Slocum. Thank you, God bless, and we'll see you later.